Hey.
Hey.
Okay, so
today we're gonna do a story time.
Yes, we're doing
video.
a story time. We're doing a story time about the time that we almost died, and it wasn't with just us. It was also with
Gina
Brianna
the
Luna.
Vagina.
It was with Vagina Johnstoner and Brianna Luna, but Brianna Luna is not here because. Yeah, we're telling a story time about the time that we almost died, and that was on September
19th.
September 19th.
2015.
2015, and it is November 13th. So it all started on the weekend whenever Dalia, Gina, and Brianna came over to my house.
Last time we were here.
Yeah, last time they were here. They came over to my house, and so my sister was having her birthday party, and me, Gina, Dalia, and Brianna were like, let's go ride on the golf cart around the street. And we asked my dad, and we were like, can we go ride on our golf cart?
To tell them about remember that little message you got? The stay home is not worth it. Remember
no,
after
come
you
home and then
No, shut the fuck.
Oh, yeah. No, that was, okay.
Before we got home.
Okay.
We were doing
So, before we went on the golf cart, I was checking my horoscope thing on Snapchat, on the Cosmopolitan thing, and it said, for Aries, because I'm an Aries, it said, stay home today, it's not worth it, and I was just like, that's such bullshit, like, whatever, I don't believe in all that shit. I was fucking wrong as fuck. So, anyways, it was my sister's birthday party, and we were going on the golf cart to ride around the street, and I asked my dad, and he said that it was okay, so we started driving. Dalia was driving, I was in the passenger seat, Gina and Brianna were in the back, and we were just driving around the street, we were having it was lit, so lit, like, lit, we were having, like, time of our fucking lives, okay? So then, we go down this street, and there is a driveway that's, like, inclined. Like, it goes like that. Like, it's not a normal driveway like that. It goes, like, up to the house. It's not a house. It's, like, a garage thing. And, we were being dumbass, stupid-ass, like, ignorant-ass kids. And we were like, let's go drive to the top of the driveway and then fall back. Fucking stop! I've like seen you this whole time, and I've like been wondering when you were gonna fucking stop. So, and like you need to tell this fucking story too. So, we start like driving up. We get to the top, and then like Dalia, let's go to the gas, and we fall back. And we're like, oh my god, this is so much fun. So we do it again. We fall back. Oh my fucking god, this is so much fun. Let's do it again.
So we did it one more time.
And let me like keep this in mind. I was like, no, we should not do this. Like this is so fucking like stupid. Like, okay, yeah, me and Dalia were like, let's not do this. And Brianna and Gina were like, come on.
Yeah, and then after
that,
I was like, we don't have to do it if you don't want to. And after that, Brianna was like, come on, let's just do it.
Yeah, so it's basically like, let's blame this on Brianna. So we go up one more time to the top of the little driveway thing. And as we're falling down, Brianna and Gina are in the back, and they're like, oh my god, we're gonna fall into the ditch, And Dalia's like, no, we're fucking not, like, chill. And we fucking fall into the ditch.
That was slow motion, bro.
Okay, like, there was the driveway, and the driveway, there was, like, a giant drop into the ditch. Like, there was the driveway, and if you fell off the driveway, you would fall into this deep, like,
it was
ditch.
like 6 feet.
It was, it was bigger than 6 feet. It was, like 15, 20 feet. So we fell, like, in the golf cart, we fucking fall backwards into the ditch, and we're just like, oh my fucking god, like, what?
We're gonna fucking die.
Like, because we're just falling back. And the golf cart falls into the mud. Thank God there wasn't, like, rocks at the bottom or anything.
Gina and Brianna would have been dead
I know.
by now.
And they were in the back, so they got, like, hurt the worst. But it was just, like, mud and water. Thank God. Stop fucking laughing.
Move the fuck away.
Anyways, so we fall in there, and there was this lady. Okay, so the street was, like, really abandoned. Like, there on one side of the street, there was, like, houses, and then on the other side, it was just, like, flat land. And I do not live in, like, a busy neighborhood. It's, like, very, like, nobody fucking goes on those streets. It's, like, child molester. No, it's, like, child molester. So we, there was nobody, like, there. Like, no cars were passing by. Like, it was just us. And we were like, what the fuck do we do? Like, holy shit, we're so fucked. And this lady comes, and she was no help at motherfucking all. She just came, and she was like, you gotta call your parents.
And then she fucking left.
And then she fucking left. Like,
she just walked out.
She, like, disappeared.
I know, she came out of nowhere, and then she, like, disappeared out of
Is she a
nowhere.
fairy godmother or something? What the heck?
So she comes, and we were all sitting on the street. We were, like, crying. Like, Brianna, like, broke her back.
But once she started laying down, we started
laughing
our asses.
Yeah, as soon as, like, we
I
found
was
out that everybody was
so
okay.
hard I started crying because it hurt so
I know.
much.
But, like, whenever we, like, first fell into the ditch, we were all, like, trying to get out, and, like, it was stuck in the mud, but we were just, like, getting out, and then, like, I, like, fell onto the street, and, like, they were, like, Gina and Brianna were, like, miles away.
No, but I was like by the
Okay, shut the fuck up. So, then, I'm kidding.
She
Gina,
was talking, she was trying to find someone to, like, get help from, and then, like, that's when I noticed that Maya started bleeding.
Yeah, she started
head.
bleeding out of her head.
Like, right here.
Yeah, and, like, so the lady came, told us to call her parents. I was like, I'm not calling, like, I told the lady straight up, I was like, I'm not fucking calling my parents. Like, you're fucking insane if you think that I'm calling my parents. Because I was like, I'm gonna get in so much fucking trouble. So, I called my brother-in-law, Donovan, and I'm crying, and I'm like, Donovan, like, come fucking help, like, we're so fucked. So he comes, and, I was like, Donovan, come help us pull it out, like, I'm not gonna tell my dad about this. And he was like, I'm not getting in there, I'm not gonna get dirty, and I was like, bitch. So then my dad calls me, and I'm just like, I'm not answering it, and everybody's like, answer your fucking phone, and I'm just like, nope. So I answer it, and my dad was like, where are you? And I told him where we were. Oh, and I forgot to say about, like, Kelly. Kelly was calling us, and she was like, before, like, we fell into the ditch, my sister Kelly was calling us, and she was like, what?
There were so many signs to go home.
I know. There were so many signs for us to go home. My sister Kelly called us, and she was like, because we were still driving around the street, and she was like, come home, like, the people from my birthday party are here, and, like, they want to ride, like, their kids want to ride on the golf cart. And I was just like, I'm a bad bitch. Like, we're not going to go home. We're going to keep riding around the street for a little while longer. Like, her ass can wait. I was so fucking stupid. Like, we should have gone home whenever Kelly called us. This never would have happened.
We
but,
should have stayed home
you
and did my
regretted it so
notes.
Well, because then we wouldn't have this awesome, like, this good ass memory.
Yeah, this is cuss.
So, we, like, anyways, so, besides that, it was, like, stuck in the mud, and we were just like, fuck, like, what the fuck? And, my dad comes, because I told him where we were, and my dad comes with my cousin, and my cousin has this, like, big-ass truck, and, my dad, like, hooks the golf cart up to the chain, and, like, they pull it out with the truck. What? And so, anyways, so, my sister's friend Mandy comes, and she, like, picks, all of us up, and, like, on the way home, she's, like, telling us, like, he's just mad, because whenever, like, before Mandy picked us up and my dad came there,
Oh my God.
he was fucking screaming at us.
DALIA.
He was so mean to Dalia because she was driving, because he was like, who was driving? And she was like, I was, and he was like, this is your fault. Like, he got in her face, and he was fucking screaming, and he was, like, screaming at me, too. He was screaming at all of us, and, like, he was like, how could you be so stupid, like, blah, blah, blah. And then he started cussing to my cousin.
Brianna was a little pussy in the car. Gina was the only one that got out and had balls.
Girl. And then my dad started, like, cussing to my cousin in Spanish, like, I know what you're saying, bitch. Okay, so then we get in the car, and on the way home, Mandy is like, he's just mad, like, it's okay. I was like, you don't fucking know my dad, like, he's gonna hold this against me for the rest of my life. So she takes us home, and, like, we're all crying because we're all, like, hurt. Well, I was the only one that wasn't really hurt. Like, I had a scratch on my back, and that was it. Like, she was bleeding out of her head. Gina, like, broke her neck, right? Like, you broke your neck?
No, I sprained my back.
Oh, she sprained her neck, and she sprained her back. Did I say that? Did I say sprained your back and sprained your back? She sprained her back and her neck. And then Brianna, what the fuck happened to Brianna? Brianna got hurt a lot.
She was faking it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Well, she was in a lot of pain. I hope she doesn't fucking watch this.
I'm gonna tell her, be like, hey, go to that.
I remember.
I'm kidding, Brianna. We love you.
She said out making musicallys, and I was like, your back's not even broken.
Let's stop talking shit about her. We're talking about the.
So then we go home and like Dalia takes a shower because she's bleeding out of her head. Like my mom like puts like cream and shit on her head to like make it stop bleeding. And we were all just, like, still fucking crying. Like, it was a fucking crying fest. And we were, like, still crying, like, still being annoying-ass bitches. And then, like, that was it. Like, my mom was like, your friends have to go home. And, but then, like, after that, she was like, actually, like, if they don't want to go home, they don't have to. Like, they just have to call their parents and say what happened.
Which I never did.
Like, okay, Dalia didn't even call her parents. Gina did, but she sugarcoated it as fuck. Brianna did the same thing. Like, they were just like, hey, Mom, I got in a golf cart crash. It was so much fun. Like, and then that was the end. And their parents, like, didn't even care. Because they sugarcoated it. And, like, as fuck.
How?
Because y'all, like...
Y'all were, like, trying to make it seem like if it wasn't that.
Yeah.
It
like,
was fun, though.
You call that fucking fun?
We almost fucking died.
I'll show you Cairo.
I know. So then, I had to pay for the golf cart to get fixed because it was broken as fuck. The golf cart, like, the bar for the back was, like, broken. The roof,
where I hit my fucking head.
The roof came off of the golf cart. Like, I had to pay for it to get fixed. It was, like, $200, and I had to pay for it. And, but, yeah, that was the story of the time we almost died. Whoa.
Okay, well, probably we're gonna make another...
Stop. Don't fucking touch it. No, you don't know when to end it.
Yes, I do.
You're not a fucking... So, that was the story of the time that we almost died. My social media shit is in the fucking description. Go fucking follow me.
And me.
No, don't follow her. Ew, you can see how dirty my fucking room is. So, yeah. Okay, bye. Like, bye.